Today I'm going to teach you how to make a tie-dye t-shirt. The first thing you want to do is make sure you have all your supplies. You're going to want to start by getting a white t-shirt or maybe some white socks. Any type of white material will do. You need a tie-dye kit, which you can buy at Walmart, Kmart, rubber bands, your rubber gloves, saran wrap, a garbage bag or plastic grocery bags will do, and some paper towels. Okay, the first thing you want to do is prepare your work surface by placing your grocery bags or garbage bags on your counter spot. And before you use your dye, you're going to want to put your paper towels down on your workspace as well to help for an easy cleanup. Before you start tie-dyeing, you should take your new t-shirts and you should wash them in your washer with just a little laundry detergent, no fabric softener, and dry them with no dryer sheets. Then you are ready to begin after your shirts are dry. You take your shirt that you want to tie-dye and you take some of your rubber bands and you're going to want to add rubber bands onto your shirt. There's different types of effects you can make by different folds you can do. You can fold it like a fan. You can just tie rubber bands wherever you want. I'm going to do a spiral, and you do a spiral by pinching it and twisting it. You twist your shirt and hold it as you twist, and then you add your rubber bands to it. You add as many or as little rubber bands as you want, and you can make them, the tighter you make them, the more white you'll have in your shirt. After you've rubber banded your shirt all up, you then take your shirt and you're now ready to dye. You first take your dye and add water to the fill line on the bottle, and then you shake the water to dissolve the powder that comes in the bottles. And you take your dye. You want to take your rubber gloves, put those on your hands so you can keep your skin from becoming tie-dye as well. And you take your shirt and you add the dye to the different spots on your shirt where you want it. You can use the colors that you have in your tie-dye kit, and you can also mix the colors on the shirt to create new colors. After you are done adding all the dye to your t-shirt, you are then ready to set the dye. You set the dye by taking the saran wrap and wrapping your shirt in saran wrap. You want to keep the shirt damp and let it set for about 6 to 8 hours. The longer you let your shirt set, the more intense the colors will be. So put that off to the side and we'll let that sit for 6 to 8 hours. And for time's sake, I already have some prepared, and we're going to now take this shirt, which has been sitting for about 6 to 8 hours, and we're going to take the saran wrap off of it. We're now ready to rinse the shirt. We rinse the shirt in warm water until the dye runs clear, or until the water runs clear, and you rinse out all the extra dye. Then you take your shirt and you take the rubber bands off of it. After you take off the rubber bands, you're ready for the final step, washing your shirt. You place your shirt separately into your washer with just a little bit of laundry detergent and dry it alone as well. The first few times you wash and dry them, you should definitely wash and dry them by themselves so the excess dye does not get onto your other clothing. Now just a few tips for when you are tie-dyeing. You want to make sure that you use your dye within 45 minutes of mixing it up, and beforehand make sure that the dye dust doesn't get into your mouth or eyes. If it does, you should contact the Poison Control Center immediately. Now that we have all this finished, you guys now know how to make your own tie-dye t-shirts, and you can pick up a kit at your closest Walmart, Kmart, and have a great fun family night with your family or friends.